up, Madcaps, New Smyrna? Hello, I'm Spamela Rivers. Y'all know it's Shark Week? I used to watch Shark Week all the time. I love the Discovery Channel. Haven't watched it in a long time, so I've been watching it, and I'm like, who is this white shark they keep talking about? Who's this white shark? And I realized they dropped the great. The great white shark is now the white shark. Well, why did we lose the great? So I'm like, these woke motherfuckers could have been like, we'll go with the tall or grande white shark. We could have done that. What I'm confused about is we kept the white part. Isn't that the part that's offensive? It could have been the great shark, and then we could have had the okay shark. Thanks, guys. I came up with that last night, watching Shark Week. So I'm a pretty independent person. I like to do things on my own. I just go out, and it's alarming how many men will approach me and ask, "What man let you out of his sight?" Like, you'd be so surprised to learn that they let me get an education to drive a vehicle too. I know it's one of their, just ways of breaking the ice, flirting, but it sends off a little Ted Bundy vibes. Like, maybe he would never let me out of his sight or his basement. So guys, I have the Girl Scouts to thank for my independence. They taught me I could be anything I wanted to be growing up, as long as I was willing to sell my cookies on the street corner. You know, come to think about it, they never even taught me how to bake those cookies. Those drug dealers. It's no wonder I failed at being a housewife. Guys, I don't have kids. I have friends with kids. And it's kind of like having a friend with a boat. You get all the joys of having a child without any of the responsibilities. The only difference is I actually want a boat. Friends with kids are always ready to loan you one of them. Try asking a friend to borrow their boat. Kids are only good for one thing: theme parks. There's all these awesome rides. You need to be accompanying a child just to ride. You need a whole child just to enter Legoland. Like, what's the deal? Clearly I can ride these rides. Alas, a child is required. And my husband will never let me ask a stranger to borrow one of their kids. Like, I look trustworthy. I swear I'm not going to try to keep it. That might be why they keep saying no. Sometimes I just tuck in behind a family and pretend like I belong until they finally notice and start giving me weird looks. Like, I just act like I'm lost or foreign. Like, oh, estoy bonita extranjera. So, I did go to college. I got a bachelor's degree in engineering. Yep. It's clearly working out. It's going really good. My husband was so supportive all through college. He would say I was his retirement fund. I used to think he was joking until I told him I was going to do stand-up comedy. Now I'm not so sure. But I have come a long way. I did just buy my first brand new car, which is very exciting. I've come a long way since my first car. It was a 1985 Plymouth Grand Fury. For those of you who don't know what that is, congratulations. Mine came held together by rust and pot resin. And instead of a key, I got a screwdriver. Whenever I took it to the mechanic, which was a lot, they'd always ask if I stole it. Yeah, I'm out here stealing cars, and this is the one I picked. So I'm not an engineer, and you might be asking yourself, you have a degree in engineering, why aren't you an engineer? Well, I'll tell you why. Because Girl Scouts are liars. They told me I could be anything I wanted to be, but I can't even bake or be a man. That's not true. In this day and age, with the right support, I think I could learn to bake. I wish we could treat relationships like we do employment. We could request an application, a resume, and some references. I'd like to hear from your last 3 exes. Background checks. How many lives would that save? The 90-day review would be like, we're gonna need to see some improvement in the romance department. And you reserve the right to terminate their contract without reason or warning as a right-to-date state. You guys, I'm Spamela Rivers, and you can follow me anywhere but not to my car.